name's Liam Wiggins and I've been chairman of the New Lodge Housing Forum for many years. We are an umbrella group representing 8 residents groups in the area, and we work for betterment, change and dealing with complaints, helping people get points, that type of thing, anything to do with social housing. We tie in with the New Lodge Safer Streets, and part of that there is to try and improve the conditions and the look of an area like this, like a ghetto area, where we are trying to make things brighter. That way we will hope to stop antisocial behaviour if you light an area up. So we're putting lights in, we're putting hanging baskets in, we're making it look like something people want to live in.
The project we're looking at today is part of an urban regeneration idea. And last year we worked with 10 community groups, and we were looking at underused and problematic spaces in and around the New Lodge area and Ardoyne as well. So the area we're working at today is called the Pinkerton and Brustley Way, and it's built in the 1960s. You can see from the footage that there's a series of laneways, there's small gardens, but it's quite a hard concrete environment. It's not a normal street. And the idea here is that we give people in the houses the impetus to start growing hanging baskets, plants, and activate their front gardens, and that starts to deal with the kind of neglect in the area. As well, we've done a mural, which you'll see later, and the mural is looking at an area of antisocial behaviour and an area that's not overlooked. So the idea was to introduce something positive into that space.
Today what we're actually doing is we're filling hanging baskets and plant pots for residents who have said that they wanted them. We're going to be going around power hosing their fronts, putting the hanging baskets up, and then eventually installing the lights at the front of their houses. We went round with surveys that we prepared for to do door to door, and we got really good comments back from residents. Residents were delighted to see us at the door. They were delighted of the action plan that we've put into place, which is to clean the whole area up, provide people with hanging baskets, lights at their front doors, plants for the front of their gardens.
Well, I think the survey that we did shows that there's a lot of interest in the project. People are glad to see something happening in the area. So the community will benefit in terms of gardens getting activated, more street cleaning, but also a denser network of the residents themselves. We're organising a WhatsApp group, and that means the residents are enabled to keep in contact with each other, so we've facilitated that. And that means that they can respond to issues that occur in the area quicker, and they've got some tools now to deal with cleanups and so on. So the skills that have been developed are working together, organising the social action, getting equipment. We're going to try and get in gardening skills, and the idea is that residents start to learn more about taking care of the front gardens, planting, a little bit more knowledge about how to make a little front garden work. But the other skills that we're looking at is how to deal with problematic areas, how to do cleanups, how to do activation of problem spaces with the mural to try and change attitudes, working with youth groups around that theme of how to do the mural and making the mural.
My name's Frank Quigley. I'm a local community artist. Local social action groups got in touch with me, local community groups, and asked me could I do a mural in this area. The local youth group got involved and suggested doing a painting of Noah. Very high profile case in this area, a lot of sympathy for Noah and his family. Well, there's a lot of young people in their late teens hang about here, and it could appear quite intimidating. There's a lot of people walk up and down, but while we were here, they were actually very friendly with us and sort of expressed an interest in us to what mural what was for, and said how pleased they were with it being put up. And usually they would light fires down here, even against this wall and around here. But while we were here, they moved away somewhere else to light their fires. So it seemed to have a positive immediate effect.
Well, we've taken this area, Brustley, Pinkerton and New Lodge, and we're using it as a pilot project. So if it's successful here, we hope to spread it out across the new lodge, one step at a time. But what this looks like is going to be our guidance for what we want and everything else.